What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, doing a late night live. What to expect, general messages, whatever comes through. Focusing on like what energy you're in, all of that good stuff for this week. What's good? Hey, Irish Donna, Boss Mama. All right. I just gotta wait for this to pop on. It's still not on yet. All right, there we go. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Oh, I don't need to hear myself. What's good? Hey, BB. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. What's good, Jeannie, Jem, Tabitha, Sonia? What's good? All right. Aries. What's good? Hey, Kitten. FG Mercrez, what's good, man? All right. What do we have for Aries? This look all right? It looks all right. What do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides? What can Aries expect this week? 3 shuffles. I don't have my oracles with me tonight, but I will still be using those moving forward like I used to for the what to expect. All right. Overall energy for you this week, Aries, the moon with the 3 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. It kind of feels this week, Aries, you're kind of pulled between the business aspect of life, your money, your job, your financial situation, and pulled between opportunities that seem to be presented to you this week when it comes to your social life, when it comes to options that are presenting themselves. Because you're in a space of feeling like, no, I need to detach from this. Because let's just put it this way, Aries, there's opportunities to have fun this week. There's opportunities to connect with people. There may be some type of reunion happening for you as well. There could be parties, there could be, you know, anything like that. It seems to be like you're pulled between indulging into the social life, into the fun aspect of things. And you seem to be, like I said, you seem to be overwhelmed with options, I feel, when it comes to fun, when it comes to indulging into connecting with people and love, whether it's love matters, whether it's friendships. We're not going to go into details in regards to that, but I feel like you're in a space of feeling the need to detach from something amazing. Why? Because you're dealing with some, you know, setbacks when it comes to finances, or you're in a space of feeling like, okay, I would love to go out, but I can't afford it. Or you're either dealing with financial setbacks, or you're dealing with your own personal insecurities in regards to your self-worth potentially, or in regards to like feeling like I would love to do this, but I also feel like you're making a mental note like I can't focus on this, but it is distracting you a little bit. I feel like this week you're kind of being asked by the universe what's really important to you. Let's just put it that way. You're being asked what's really important to you, and I feel like you're kind of talking to your shadow self, you're talking to your future self, your dreams, what you truly want, your desires. There does seem to be like a really, how do you say, intimate moment that is being presented to you, an opportunity to have some type of intimate moment. But again, you're just detaching from it. One more on the Ace of Swords. You seem to be in a Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you have a lot of mental clarity in regards to what is in alignment with the reality you're trying to create. And I do feel like you're making a final decision on some type of opportunity to, like I said, party, to have fun, to connect with people, to even potentially reunite with someone in regards to love matters, but you're in a space of, this is not in alignment with the life I'm trying to create. It's not really, you may feel like you and these people are not really on the same page. You may be looking at it as more so a distraction. And I feel like you're in a space of, you know, rejecting whatever opportunities are presented to you, but you're kind of in your feels in regards to, am I making the right decision? I feel like when you focus on the facts of whether it's your financial insecurities, whether it's your, you know, daily priorities that you feel must be met, like I need to be in bed, man. Like I gotta work at 6 in the morning, something like that. Whatever your priorities are, you feel like this opportunity is clashing with it. And if there is a love situation or a love opportunity being presented to you, Aries, this week, you're in a space of feeling like this literally makes no sense for my life, or as much as this makes me happy, or it's sexy, or something like that, you're also in a space of having a strong mental understanding about what things in your life are serving you and what not, or what would serve you or what doesn't, something like that. So I feel this week, Aries, you're detaching from something that may be amazing for a period of time, but in the long run, you're looking at as something that is just going to work against you and your future, is kind of what that feels like. So, I mean, give me a little bit more on that 3 of Cups energy, because it may be a little bit unexpected, or it's like an opportunity to be spontaneous. What is this 3 of Cups energy for Aries? This kind of feels like a very strong masculine energy, Aries, that is almost giving you poor advice, or almost coming from a place of manipulating you to not worry about that. Like, why are you always focused on your work, Aries? Why you always got to be, you know, doing this or doing that? It kind of feels like someone that is trying to seduce you into not really being responsible, or not trying to seduce you into not doing what you do best. You know, even if it's not someone directly trying to influence you to party more, or, you know, not worry about your work as much, it could be someone that is being quite, that doesn't really respect what you do. Okay, whatever that means for you. It kind of feels like someone that doesn't truly respect you or what you do, or some type of empire that you've created, but somehow simultaneously they're trying to make you feel like they are worth your time. I don't know how to explain this. I don't really like that energy. That seems to be someone that is trying to take advantage of a situation, or it's someone that really just doesn't have any respect for you or who you are or what your priorities are. You know, because when you truly love someone or truly respect someone, it's like you really try to support them in whatever their goals are. And in this kind of feels like someone that doesn't support whatever your goals are, or they don't respect it, or, you know, or potentially they don't really have anything to offer to it, but they're trying to make you feel like they do. So I don't know, Aries, it feels like someone that is just a distraction, really. Look, this is someone that is kind of focusing on the negatives of what you're focusing on, and they're trying to inspire action when it comes to you, you know, having fun or getting out in the community or being a part of something they got going on. It feels like someone that's just pulling you off your path, really. I mean, what is their intentions with Aries? Queen of Cups and the Sun. Well, their intentions with you is to support you and be there for you, or, you know, support you and be there for you. But I feel like it's from their idea of support is clashing with what you truly value. So again, it's like a difference in values between the two of you. So even if it's a sibling or a friend, this is like someone that's trying to convince you to move to New York or something like that, when you know very well that makes no sense for you. And even though their intention is to really support you because they may be empathizing with something that you've expressed, because I feel like this person is coming from a place of empathizing with something that you've expressed, or they feel some type of connection with you and they hold some level of optimism. So they're supporting their narrative of where they feel like this should go. It's still someone that whatever their support or love is, it's not really, it doesn't really make sense for you, if that makes any sense. So their intention is to support you or be there for you, you know, by being very expressive of what their intuition is telling them, or how they feel like they could help you, or what they feel like you need to go out, you need to have fun more, you need to do this. But you're in a space of like, no, that's not important to me. Whatever it is, it's someone that's trying to help you or support you or be there for you. But their support is not really what you're needing. They feel like it's what you need, but it's not. And you know that, and you may feel like you're kind of making a decision on your own to kind of cut off your options to go out and have fun. But there is definitely an opportunity to connect with someone, have fun, have some type of reunion, go to a party, something like that. Okay. So you could be dealing with another Aries. We also have Leo, Taurus, Pisces, and Cancer. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Taurus. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What is Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? What's good, Mimi? Infinite. Deb. Four shuffles. What can Taurus expect this week? Two more. What can Taurus expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Taurus. This week we do have the Magician with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Temperance in reverse, the Strength card, and the Page of Swords. Well, let's just put it this way, Taurus. I feel like you're getting into your power this week. Maybe you've already been in your power, but you're definitely in your power this week. And it seems to be your efforts and your actions, and your focus point seems to be influenced by something that is happening for you this week that is making you very happy. Okay. This is like having some type of happily ever after moment, or you're influenced by generalized happiness in regards to something you're finding out. Because I do feel like you've received some type of news, or you're becoming, it's like you're learning something that is making you feel confident to indulge into a certain direction, whatever that means. What's this direction? This kind of feels like there was something that you may have been a little bit suspect of, or there was something that you may have set some boundaries to, or someone that you set some boundaries to, and you seem to be in a space where you're giving into a situation that maybe at one point you did have a chip on your shoulder, or at one point you were a little bit reluctant to take initiative on that situation. But I feel like, Taurus, you're in a space where you're feeling clear, or you're feeling clear, or you're feeling influenced by, okay, this is what I always wanted. You're happy, you're overcoming challenges left, right, and center. It's like you're feeling inspired because of something you've learned. And I do feel like there's a situation here, Taurus, that you're lacking patience with. Just give me one more, that Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's just put it this way. I feel like you're receiving good news this week that makes you very happy, and it has you in a space where you're moving in a direction that you either never planned on moving into or moving toward, okay, because you felt like it was an ongoing battle, or you felt the need to set boundaries to certain individuals or certain opportunities even for yourself, because you may have felt like you didn't really have the energy to pursue it. Or if you were dealing with a specific person or friend or whatever it may be, you may have felt as though this is someone that was trying to, pull the wool over your eyes or get you into a wishful thinking type of space. Now, I do feel like whatever this is that you're putting your energy into this week, it does have someone being left behind. And it does have someone, kind of in their own emotional bias about how it's making them feel. Okay. So you being happy or you moving toward a direction that maybe you wasn't even expecting, like I said, either because there was some hesitation in regards to whether someone was just leading you on, or whether someone was going to pull through for you, or something of that nature. And it doesn't have to be love wise. It could be a job opportunity as well. And it kind of feels as though it's leaving someone behind, and it has someone quite emotional that you're happy, or that something is working out for you. Like someone wasn't expecting something to work out for you. And I feel like this week, Taurus, you're again influenced by happiness, influenced by some type of news. I mean, what's the news? Honestly, I feel like this is you. The Page of Swords can be news or learning something, but it can also be someone that is using their head because they're being aware of the reality that they're dealt with, or the reality that they're observing. And this Page of Swords, so you're in a space where you're holding back, you're overcoming your own fears, because you're in a space where you're using your head when it comes to your reality and feeling the need to disconnect from your own negative thinking, because you feel like it's only sabotaging yourself and wasting time and, planting poor seeds as well in the meantime. It's almost like you're in a space where you're, you know, pulling out this grit in you to overcome some type of setback. And I feel like in the midst of this change, or in the midst of you moving toward a direction with happiness and fulfillment, it has someone in the background quite hurt, or it's like, well, what about me? Or don't you care about me? And you're in a space of like, no, I need to do this for me, because, you've been pulling me down with you. Or you're in a space where you may feel like you were pulling yourself down if you're not directly dealing with anyone specific. And you're trying to use your head when it comes to poor investments or things that would be a waste of time. So it seems to be like you're gaining this strength to step into your power, because, I mean, well, what's making you happy? What's making Taurus happy? Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. That's what I was saying. There is someone or something that you're moving toward. So what's making you happy is you're seizing an opportunity to collaborate with someone, or to work with some type of certain employer, or for you yourself to implement your own resources to build up on something or create something, point blank period. So what's making you happy? You are seizing an opportunity to collaborate with someone or work together as a team with someone, and it has someone feeling left out. Or again, this could be you just learning from, this could be you having some type of mental clarity and focus of like your own patterns. Three of Pentacles can be the card of, pattern recognition, or being open and willing to learning how to deal with the situation differently. Okay. So you could be in a space this week where you're recognizing your own patterns, and you're happy because it's like you're creating the change you want to see. And again, a lot of you guys are moving toward a collaboration with someone, or a business partnership, or you're being recognized in the workplace, something of that nature. So, and like I was saying earlier, if this is a specific person you're moving toward to collaborate in some way, or to a business that or a company that you're wanting to work for. This is something that you never thought you would do, or you always said, no, I would never do that, because either you feel like you wasn't respected, or you felt like this is someone that never really liked you, or this is a company that never really respected you. But it seems to be like you're compromising on your own boundary to give into a situation because you feel like this person or this company is implementing things in a different way, where it's like, okay, now I am willing to be a part of it. Or maybe they're offering you a pay raise, or there's a person that is wanting to, you know, work with you on a team, and they're in a space where they're willing to do something differently. So you're kind of jumping on an opportunity to collaborate with someone, and it's making you very happy, but it does have someone in the background feeling hurt, like, or feeling they may be quite, they lack empathy for your position or stance on why you need to do this, or why you need to, you know, remain focused. So for those of you not dealing with anyone specifically, you're just happy because you feel like you got a grip on your own mental restrictions, or things that have been causing you to feel scattered or all over the place. And you're feeling happy because it's like, man, I'm changing the pattern. Things are changing. It's like, yeah, I did that. It's like, this is like an element of productivity. Okay. You're being very productive, and is making you very happy. And I like that for you. So you're happy this week. You're happy. And again, it could be influenced by some type of happily ever after with a company or with a specific person that seems to be starting out in more of a business nature or a professional nature. But you're also using your head when it comes to a past lover, or you're using your head when it comes to your own poor choices in the past. But you seem to be trying to disconnect from that. And now you're trying to overcome existing poor investments that you made in your past that caused your own negative thinking. Okay. So I like this for you, Taurus. You're in your power this week. I mean, give me a little bit more on this past energy, or this like the devil. So I feel like there's someone like stuck to you like glue. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue. It's like stuck like glue. Whoever that's by. It's like, there's someone that's trying to stick to you like glue. I don't really see this person impacting you that much this week. I don't see them impacting you that much. What is your advice for Taurus in regards to that person? High Priestess. Whatever you got going on for yourself, keep it to yourself. Okay, there needs to be an element of mystery. You don't need to share everything with whoever this person is, because they either get worked up really easily or worried really easily. Or if it's a past lover, for example, this is someone that just doesn't care, or they lack empathy, or they're just so focused on how something is impacting them that you're better to just kind of keep something to yourself. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. We also have Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Pisces. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Gemini. What can Gemini expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. I need some laptop, guys. My mouth's dry. What can Gemini expect this week? 4 shuffles. Two more. What can Gemini expect this week? What's good, JD, Master Manifester? 3 shuffles. What can Gemini expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. So overall energy for you, Gemini, Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the 3 of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like you're letting go of something, Gemini, you're not interested in. I don't know, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. There's something that you know you need to release or let go of, but there's some hesitation on your part in regards to whether you should let go of it. Let's just put it that way. Moon in reverse. Okay. Temperance in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, so Gemini, I feel like there's something here you are trying to heal from, or you're trying to let go of, you're trying to release. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse though? Justice in reverse. So I feel, Gemini, you're in it. So you're trying to let go of something, but there's some... Sorry, I don't know why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. One more. Justice in reverse with the Lovers. All right. So Gemini, I feel like you're kind of back and forth about a situation. Okay. This could be in regards to a love situation, or this is in regards to you and what you know you need to do for your overall greater good as a soul and as a spirit. So Lovers, Justice in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. You're trying to release something. I'm still can't understand that. Two of Wands. I feel like you guys are a little bit hesitant in regards to a love situation, or in regards to two different paths. The Lovers can signify, you know, a choice between two, or a major choice that could potentially change the course of your life. Two of Wands can also be a choice between two, or a choice that really pushes you outside of your comfort zone, and it can have you at a crossroads a little bit, or, you know, trying to make plans, but also feeling quite hesitant in those plans in itself. So I feel like you have there's an opportunity, Gemini, to make some type of choice in regards to love, or this could be a choice between two paths. Take that however you want to take it. There's a choice between two paths, Gemini, and I feel like you're having a hard time entertaining the choice at all. Let's just put it that way. You're having a hard time entertaining the choice at all. And it does have you in a place where you're not really making any final decisions. You do seem to be distracted this week, Gemini, more so with your money matters, or overcoming some type of hardship, either health-wise or finances-wise. So for those of you that have been trying to overcome some type of financial hardship or health adversity or something of that nature, you are balancing whatever that is. So there does seem to be some type of financial situation this week balancing out. I feel like that's kind of distracting you, or having you out of balance a little bit, and potentially could be impacting whatever this choice is. But there's definitely a choice needed, Gemini, that you're not making a decision on in regards to two different people, two different paths. And with that Three of Swords in reverse, I feel like you let's just put it this way, you know what you need to release. But when it comes to what to invest into, there's a little bit of unsureness there. I mean, what's this second path? The Emperor. Well, oh, hot damn. For some of you, this could be your masculine energy. If it's a love thing, this is your true masculine. Or this new path is you know, bossing up in some way when it comes to business. This is you. This could be a promotion. This could be advancement in some way in your career. This could be opportunities to even travel for work. This is, you know, a complete shift in a position, really. Okay. So an advancement in status. Okay, so for those of you where this isn't love matters, because if this is a love situation, this is, you have a choice to move toward, or the second path is a masculine energy, or, you know, a divine masculine. You know, reverse it if you are the masculine. And for others of you, this is a choice to, you know, really take something seriously, take a business seriously, you know, I don't know what you need to do to take your business seriously, whether it's, you know, rebranding or doing something differently. Okay. And I don't know why you're so on the fence about it. Just give me one more on the second path. Queen of Swords. For some of you, you have an opportunity to teach something, or you have an opportunity to share some type of knowledge, or, you know, be in some type of, I don't know, this is using some type of intellectual knowledge that you have to be able to share it in a more professional dynamic. Okay, so that could be an opportunity. Or if this is a love situation, you seem to be receiving some type of clarity or direct communication from a divine masculine energy. And that is putting you in a position where you need to make some type of choice. And even though you know exactly, let's just put it this way, if this is a love situation, you know, like, okay, I got you, boo. Like, I get you. Like, I want you. Don't get me wrong. But can I have a minute to focus on whatever this is to balance me out? Okay. So some of you guys are in a space where you just need a minute to balance some type of financial situation out, or health concern, or something of that nature, where you're in a space where you're not wanting to take too many risks this week. So, because like I said, there is something here you know you need to release, or you already have released, but you're still healing from it. And when it comes to this, either divine masculine or advancement in position on a professional level, that would really change your status for the greater good, you're in a space of just feeling like you need some time. So this week, let's just put it this way. This week, you know what decision you need to make, but you're not making that exclusive or official, or you're not signing the dotted line just yet, simply because you're distracted with balancing out your own financial situation, where you're not really wanting to take any risks. And again, I do see you successfully establishing some type of balance there, or getting back into balance when it comes to your financial situation or a health situation or something here. For those of you where, you know, you were broken up with, or you're overcoming some being abandoned, or you're overcoming some type of loss, you're also coming back into a balance. But I do feel like this week you may feel a little bit out of balance, or you're having a hard time creating anything new because you're distracted. But there is going to be a choice presenting itself to you this week. And again, if you are the masculine, this could be reversed. You could be the one that is presenting someone with a choice and being very clear in your intentions. But that person is kind of distracted a little bit, and you may be feeling like, okay, well, what do I do? Okay, so I like it, Gemini. You seem to be focused on regaining your balance in your third dimensional reality. And when it comes to this choice, whether it's in love or business, you know what the fuck you want to do. You know who you want, or you know, but it's like you're having a hard time authentically creating whatever that is, because you're trying to come back into balance at the moment, especially when it comes to finances or something like that. So Page of Wands, Seven of Swords in reverse showed its face. Some of you guys are receiving some type of, there's an opportunity to turn over a new leaf with someone that's derived from some type of communication, or you have a plan, or you're receiving good news when it comes to, you know, business, or you have some type of idea that's exciting you when it comes to business, or you're receiving communication that's exciting you. But there is also some type of conscience you have about a current reality that you're in a space of like, okay, I'll get to that, but right now I just need to deal with my current situation. So any advice for Gemini? Magician, stay in your power. Be very intentional. Magician is about will, strength of will, willpower, you know, using the tools available to you to manifest what it is you want, essentially. It's also about focus too, right? Like being very intentional, you know, keeping on track of things that are distracting you as well. So Magician and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So be mindful of exerting yourself or overextending yourself, Gemini. So try, and I feel like that you're already doing that, so I'm not really going to talk too much on that. So but you could be dealing with, we have Virgo, Gemini, or Aries, or Libra, or Sagittarius. Could be any sign as far as illness go. All right, Cancer. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? No, we didn't get to Scorpio yet. Not yet. 3 more. What can Cancer expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Cancer expect this week? All right, so your overall energy this week, Cancer, 7 of Swords with the Fool in reverse. All right. Well, let's see. Page of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So there's something that has you being super calculated this week, Cancer, or super strategic in regards to how you're going to deal with the situation, or if you're going to deal with the situation. Because I feel like there's some type of issue within a family, or there's some type of potential conflict that you're aware about, but you also lack a plan when it comes to dealing with whatever that issue is. Okay, what's the issue? 5 of Cups. Honestly, Cancer, and the Page of Swords. Honestly, I feel like some of you guys know that, or you're becoming aware of this week. Okay, you could have some type of delayed communication or truthful communication coming in from someone that is trying to, you know, see if you forgot. It's like, did you know about that, or did you know how that made me feel, or something like that. There seems to be someone that may be a little bit disappointed in you, or there's someone that is dealing with some type of emotional loss or sadness or grieving, or you know, this could even be a child with the page. There could be a child that's a little bit disappointed that they couldn't do something this week. I don't know, but you're in a space of feeling like, okay, well, I need to be, you know, strategic when it comes to how I talk to this person, because you feel like you don't really have the means, or you don't have a plan to address their concerns. So someone is coming towards you this week, let's just put it that way, with concerns, or with disappointment, or with sadness, and you're in a space of not really willing to take this on, or you're in a space where you either don't want to take responsibility. Like if it's something directly against you, you're in a space where you don't want to take responsibility, or you're in a space of feeling like I can't take responsibility even if I wanted to, or I can't, you know, like if it's a child, for example, it's like, even if you want to be able to send your child on this trip or do this, it's like you're in a space of feeling like you can't, you know, because of some type of financial mishap or frustration. Page of Pentacles in reverse is not a financial disaster, but it can be feeling like you don't really have the resources to resolve something, right, in that moment. So I feel like you're being super calculated when it comes to how you're talking to someone, or how you're communicating with someone, because you're aware there's some type of emotional despair going on with this person, but you also feel like you can't fix it. I mean, you could be planning on fixing it. Maybe, let's see what's the 7 of Swords. Maybe there's the 2 of Wands. Okay. And the Fool in reverse, though. If this is a partnership, or if this is a partnership that you're involved into, whether it's a colleague that you're working with and they're always sad about something, or whether it's a more domesticated type of partnership, you're in a space of low-key being completely fed up with someone. Like you're low-key fed up with someone. You lack faith in that direction. You may be sick of working side by side in the office with this one person, or you're sick of, you know, a persistent issue that's coming up within a partnership, and you're starting to lack faith. Therefore, you're in a space where you're making plans to exit that situation. So for those of you where you are involved with this person in a professional way or in a love way, you're in a space where you're planning to choose a new path. You may not really be telling this person that, but at the end of the day, it's derived from you lacking faith and no longer wanting to put in the work, really. And you may feel like someone is dealing with some sadness in their life, or your partner, again, is always, if it's a love partner, like I said, it's someone that's coming at you with something that they're constantly disappointed about, or whatever it may be. And you're in a space of like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I feel like you're becoming like over it. Like, why? I feel, and when Cancer is over something, like when Cancer doesn't really have empathy, it's like there's a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're in a space of like I'm just sick of you complaining about the same shit, or you're just completely fatigued by the situation for whatever reason. Could be from a lack of faith, and you're making plans to move toward a new direction. So, and again, it doesn't have to be a love thing. It could just be feeling sick of, you know, listening to a colleague, like I said, and you're making plans to try to move in another direction. So, so I don't know, Cancer, you know, I feel like whoever this is, so I don't really feel like it's a child necessarily. It could be. And if it is a child, you feel like it's like they're not grateful. It's like you're always asking for something. I don't know. It seems like you are irritated with the Seven of Swords. And if it's partnership, like I said, you're in a space of making a plan to exit that situation and being very strategic. Okay, for those of you where you're not directly involved with this person, you're just being very strategic when it comes to, okay, I'm not going to approach you right now because I know you're still upset, you know? So like if you don't directly reside with this person in a work setting or in a home setting, you're in a space of recognizing that someone is still upset. So I'm not going to touch that right now. Okay, so, but when it comes to what you're planning, I mean, give me one more as to what Cancer is planning or moving toward. High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're planning to if this is a love relationship, you may be like got your eyes on other people, or you got your eyes on someone else while still being in that relationship, because you may be planning to, you know, Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Wands. That's like feeling like the grass is greener on the other side, and potentially juggling, okay, or trying to cater to multiple different people. Or again, this is you trying to cater to this employer or apply to this job while still simultaneously being invested into another job. Okay, but there's something about, you know, what you're planning. You do plan to drop one of your options, but I feel like you feel like you can't do it right away for whatever reason because you don't have a contingency plan. So you're just kind of embracing the tension or embracing the frustrating space until you have a contingency plan. So I hope that makes sense. I know it might be a little vague. I don't know. When it comes to what you're planning, it kind of feels like you don't really know. Like things are a little bit messy. So one more as to what Cancer is moving toward. 10 of Cups in reverse. See what I'm saying? Some of you guys, you're planning to end a relationship, or if this is in regards to a family situation, you're recognizing that something is quite dysfunctional, but I feel like you're in a space of just not making it a priority. Like you guys can be dysfunctional all you want. I'm not going to be a part of it. And you may feel like it creates some tension, you know, with you and the family, but you're in a space of separating yourself from that reality. Okay. So it's like you're looking at something like that's dysfunctional, or I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself. Or if it's a relationship, you're planning on ending a relationship, but you're kind of catering to multiple different options on the outskirts of that in the meantime. And it may create some tension or irritability when it comes to you and that direct person. So, I mean, is there any external influences or external incoming energy? Because I feel like Queen of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, if there is external energy, Cancer, this is someone that may be, you know, putting a lot on you, or this is someone that lacks empathy when it comes to their desires. Like this is, for example, if this is a family situation, this is family that is expecting you to give more than you receive into a situation, or they're expecting you to be the one to always, you know, carry the weight of something. It's like there may be very harsh or harsh energy coming from someone that is desiring to take advantage of your generosity. Okay? That's the best way I can explain it. That's the external energy coming in. Someone that is, they don't have empathy, or they don't, or they're coming from a place of being quite malicious with their desires to take more than they're giving. Whatever that means for you. That's the external energy. So, some of you, this is something that is just completely cut off, like there's no communication. If this is a work situation or a colleague, this is someone that is wanting you to, like, you know, take on work that they don't want to do because they're so sad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't mind cleaning, Cancer? You don't mind taking over this? Because I'm so sad about this. I'm just not having a great day. It's that type of energy. And you're in a space of like, that's fucking annoying. You're kind of keeping it to yourself, but you are on the verge of like moving in a new direction. And even if it's a partnership, you know, the external energy may be someone that is just, you know, taking advantage of your generosity. Really. Or it could be family. Anytime I talk about anything, it could be anything. Anything or anyone. Anyways, let's see. Advice for Cancer. Nine of Wands in reverse. With the Six of Wands. That's your advice, okay. Don't, what's that movie line? Don't put baby in a corner. Is that a line, or did I just make that up? Don't put baby in a corner. Don't push baby in a corner. Nine of Wands upright can be like being pushed in a corner, you know, being to defend yourself, or being pushed in a corner to put in the work, or, you know, whatever it may be. This gives me the vibe like, don't let anybody push you in a corner. Six of Wands. What's that movie line? Can someone tell me? Is that a line? But that's what came to my head. I don't even know if it's a line. So it's definitely from Spirit. But anyways, don't put baby in a corner. Tell me what it says. What it is that right? Don't put baby in a corner. Anyways, don't let this person push you in a corner, or put you in a corner. Six of Wands. You're better than that. And, you know, the Six of Wands sometimes needs to kind of take their, how do you say? Six of Wands is like recognizing your worth, recognizing your current successes, recognizing you don't need to look down at the peasants, okay? Not to sound rude, but like you don't need to look down or get up off your horse for the peasants. There's something you don't need to do. You don't need to be put in a corner. You can just say no. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, did I say the line right? But anyways, yeah. Don't let this person, Cancer, put you in a corner. You can say no. You can say no. You don't need to get off your horse. You don't need to get off your business call to go cater to your colleague. You don't need to stop what you're doing to tend to your dysfunctional family, whatever the situation is. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Is that how it goes? I'm sorry if I didn't see it. But anyways, all right, Cancer, I'm just going to get off that. Yeah, that's your advice. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have Pisces. Aries or Pisces? All right. Leo. Oh, that must have been in my subconscious somewhere because I did see the movie Dirty Dancing. I love that song too. I don't know how it goes, but I remember I used to be obsessed with it. Anyway, so that must have been in my subconscious somewhere. I thought it was from something else. All right, what do we have for Leo? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Yeah, nobody puts baby in the corner. Cancer. Had the time of my life. Yeah, I like it when the beat kicks in. What do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect this week? Three shuffles. And I don't. All right, overall energy for you, Leo, this week. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Devil. Oh, what is that? You know, this is really frustrating energy. This is like, you know, feeling oppressed with some type of truth that you don't know how to overcome. I feel like there is some type of acknowledgement of a situation that you feel is either toxic or is oppressive, or you feel is Five of Cups, Devil. I feel like you're aware of some type of truth that you don't know how to overcome, or you don't know how to deal with. Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you're not really communicating your thoughts this week. You're not really saying too much. If anything, you're dealing with a lot of mental blockages or frustrations, having a hard time knowing how to handle a situation. Ooh. Some of you, this is like a tough truth, or you're finding out about a third party with someone. For those of you, I mean, that's not all of you, please. I don't like to tell those stories because people will. But for some of you, you're finding out something that really disappoints you. Devil, Five of Cups was under the Devil too. You're finding out something that really disappoints you, or you're just very overwhelmed by some type of, you're feeling disillusioned to some type of friendship, relationship, sibling. You know, Ace of Swords in reverse and the Devil, that's like that heaviness that you can't think about anything else. You can't focus on anything else. Your adrenaline's going because you're sad, you're disappointed, you're disillusioned to, like, really, you're going to do me like that? You know, something like that. There could be some type of disappointment around a friend or a sibling, or finding out about some type of third party situation. And I feel like overall, you're trying to keep it cool this week. You're trying to maintain your balance. but I feel like it's really, you're having a hard time registering whatever this truth is. You're keeping it to yourself. Give me more on the Temperance. Tower in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you yourself are trying to tame the lion, okay? Because you're trying to avoid further destruction. You're recognizing, okay, this really sucks. You know, that you're canceling on me, or this sucks that you're going to do me like that, or this sucks that, I mean, what's the disappointing news? Nine of Pentacles, Strength in reverse. For some of you, you have someone that is separating themselves from you, Leo, this week. Now, you could be doing this to someone else. I'm just reading how I feel it, but it could definitely be reversed. Okay? But for some of you, Leo, I feel like you're angry because someone is choosing to be single. There could be some type of separation. Ace of Swords in reverse, severing ties. And you're having a hard time registering that. Okay, maybe it was unexpected or something of that nature. Thank you, Jojo baby. I really appreciate that. Thank you. For others of you, Leo, you may feel like, man, I've invested a lot of time, resources, energy. Like maybe you made some type of plan to go out with someone and you booked the hotels and and they're canceling on you. And it's like, you're angry because it's like, I've invested so much energy into this. For others of you, you're just angry because someone is choosing to be single. Now, obviously, if you're on the opposite end, someone is angry with you. So this could also be a canceled engagement or canceled wedding or something of that nature. And I feel like you're trying to temper your mood about the situation, regardless of if you're, you know, unhappy or angry or whatever it may be. You're trying to temper your mood to avoid further destruction. You're trying to keep it cool and take deep breaths. But man, this sucks. Give me more on what's coming to the surface. The Seven of Swords, some type of deception, or Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands in reverse. What's coming to the surface is some type of deception that you're not willing to Seven of Swords, Wands in reverse. I just feel like you're disillusioned to the deception. Like, but with the Seven of Wands in reverse, you may not really have a strong defense on your perception. Like this, for example, would be, okay, someone's canceling on you, or like let's just use that as an example. Someone's canceling on you in regards to something, but you don't really know for sure if your perspective on them lying is true. So you're not really in a space where you're standing up for yourself with your thoughts on the situation because you don't 100% know if that's the truth. So even if someone is being single, for example, this is like someone's saying that they want to separate with you and you're in a space of feeling irritated because you may feel like this was their plan all along, or maybe they really was sleeping around with Sally Joe, but you don't really have proof of that. Okay, so you're in a space of kind of backing down and trying to keep things calm because you don't really know if your thoughts are true on why this person canceled on you, or why you're being left out of something. Or let's just put it this way, there's a major disappointment and you may not really be sure if your perspective is accurate, so you're choosing to keep your thoughts to yourself. You're choosing to keep your thoughts to yourself, but it's very, very difficult because it's making you quite angry. You're angry. So you're angry this week, but you're trying to temper and tame the lion and avoid further destruction, or focus on what's in your control. And to be quite honest with you, if it's a relationship, you may feel like there's not really a whole lot in your control, but you're trying to create an element of control in a position where you feel like you have no control. So, but I feel like you're having a hard time focusing just on day to day because you're angry. You're angry. Some of you guys just may block someone completely because it's like, if I don't, I'm going to lash out on you, and I'm trying to like keep it classy over here. You know, that type of energy. I don't know. What is your advice for Leo? Knight of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse is your advice. Okay. And the Death card. Well, Leo, if you feel like someone doesn't have the best of intentions, or if you feel like something is up with some type of change, or, you know, something that has changed your perception, this is like needing to get the truth of something, or it's like, if you do need to communicate or get the truth on someone, or in regards to whether they're being honest with you, or whether, it seems to be like this is saying to get the truth or communicate. But the Knight of Swords is also someone that's going to stay focused on the facts. You know, like a small example would be, you have no idea how many people feel like it's an entitled act to tell someone that they got their order wrong. Like, for example, if I order a coffee, right? If I order a coffee in a specific way and I get it and it's completely wrong, or it's not clearly what it was, sometimes people would try to make you feel like you're being entitled or a brat for asking them to replace it, okay? No, you paid for that. You can, you know, ask for another coffee, you know what I'm saying? They're getting paid the same amount. Like, there's something here where it's like, no, you know, paid for those hotels, or you paid, like, you can ask to be reimbursed at least, or you can, or if it's a relationship, for example, you were invested into that relationship too. You can ask for, you deserve, you know, some of the shared resources or something like that. There's something here where you may really need to kind of focus on the facts and get it together enough to say what needs to be said. And I feel like you're trying to keep your thoughts to yourself. It's like, keep things calm, cool, and collected. But it's like, no, you deserve to speak to someone about something that makes you feel, about some type of failed attempt that seemed to have impacted you in some way, because you're taking it quite hard. So whether it's impacting your financial situation, or it's impacting, there's something here that's impacting you greatly, you have the right to speak on whatever this is, you know? You know, it could be even maybe your landlord was supposed to fix the heaters and they're canceling on you, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like in the dead of winter. You may need to get your anxiety under control, Leo, and remember that you deserve to be assertive in your communication and say what needs to be said. And if you get anxiety about it, just pretend you're in a video game and nothing's real. And this is a level you just need to pass, okay? But yeah. But the coffee thing was just an example. Like, if you pay for something and it's not that, you should, like coffee is my best example. Like, don't feel like you're burdening people for asking for the right coffee because you paid for it. Like, are they breaking an arm to get it for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you could be dealing with Sagittarius. We have Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Aries, or strong Scorpio. So All right, Virgo. What can Virgo expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. What can Virgo expect this week? Four shuffles. What can Virgo expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. We actually, Leo, I should have mentioned that. We have a full moon in your sign coming up. So there could be some major ending or change happening. Anyways, moving on. And that can impact us all, but 3 shuffles. What can Virgo expect this week? Ooh, Virgo. Empress, 6 of Swords. I like that. So, all right, I like that. Abundance, Virgo, growth, receiving a lot of support, being very attractive this week, mind you. 6 of Swords, making a lot of improvements in your looks, in your feminine qualities, or making a lot of improvements in a direction where you feel supported and you seem to be gaining the support of others to make some type of change. 7 of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So, okay. Maybe another one, the Empress, Page of Swords. Lovers in reverse. Thank you, Moonflower Tarot. I really appreciate that. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to understand this a little bit. Well, Virgo, I feel, let's just put it this way, Virgo. I feel like there's something here where you're dealing with a lot of self-doubt. You're feeling kind of stupid. You're feeling like I should have done this a long time ago, or I should have expressed this a long time ago, or something of that nature. And it feels like you're folding on your prior beliefs on how you should approach a situation, whether that situation is a relationship, a business, you know, maybe how you deal with situations in regards to children or a mother even. I feel like you feel as though you made some type of poor choice or disconnected somewhere along the line and got off track or misplaced your values. It's almost like you're in a space of like, do you know what? I should have done this a long time ago. I should have nurtured this a long time ago. I should have. I'm trying to figure out directly what this is moving towards. Sage Indigo, I really appreciate that. 1111, I love you, Rose. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Because let's just put it this way. You feel like you have a weak defense to some type of poor judgment call that was made in regards to either not calling your mom, in regards to not reaching out to someone, in regards to maybe even you feel like you made poor judgment calls yourself when it comes to your own procrastination and you delaying a decision or delaying communication or delaying expressing something here. So it's like you may feel like you've made some type of poor judgment call, and now you're in a space of feeling like you have a weak defense a little bit, or feeling like dealing with a lot of self-doubt and becoming a bit of a critic on yourself because you yourself are not in agreement with how you've handled something or how you are handling something. And with that Empress, I feel like you're in a space where you seem to be supported. It kind of feels like you're being really hard on yourself about how you dealt with something. Some of you guys are having a lot of guilt in regards to your own values versus what you feel like you should be doing. And it's all stemmed from maternal influence or children being involved. I don't know. It's kind of like when maybe there's a business going really well, but now you're dealing with a lot of personal fears and feeling like, okay, well, now I'm not able to be home with the kids as much as I want to be, or you feel like you need to make some type of judgment call on a situation. But why are you dealing with so much guilt? I don't know what's going on here. Give me more on the Empress, Knight of Wands. Because let's just put it this way. I feel like you're being hard on yourself. Like, I should have done this a long time ago, or this is something I need to be doing, but you're being super hard on yourself. And you do seem to be taking action in a productive way. And even though you're dealing with all this guilt, you're still supported. It's almost like when maybe you feel guilty because you're working a lot of hours and you're not home with the kids as much, or you're not able to do things as much. I feel like, maybe the mother of your children or the father of your children or your children itself, I don't feel like they're looking at it like you're looking at it. Like, you're being completely supported here in a certain direction. Or if this is in regards to a business, you may have a lot of guilt or regret for making certain judgment calls that may have, impeded on the growth of the business in itself. Or maybe you've made judgment calls on certain people in the business, and you may feel like that was a bad decision. You're in a space of basically speaking out on your own poor choice to misplaced values that may have inspired certain actions that you feel, I don't know how to explain this. It kind of feels, Virgo, like you're handling a situation differently. There's something being, like, even if this is a mother who feels like you never call, this is saying, okay, this is maturing. Kind of feels like you're handling a situation that you've already dealt with before in a different way, because for one, you're dealing with your own guilt and regret, or, whatever it may be. And two, I feel like you're folding on your own belief in itself in regards to why you don't call your mom, or why you don't do this, or why you haven't reached out to this person. It kind of feels like you're addressing your own procrastination or your own poor judgment calls that were made. And it seems to be causing a great deal of improvement for whatever that is, or if this is, I mean, what's the issue? More so Four of Swords. Some of you guys, maybe you needed to take a break too. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse. I feel like what the issue has been is, the issue is you. Like, okay, back it up. Virgo, you know what you need to do for you. You know what you need to do for, even someone else. Like the Four of Swords. Okay, contemplating on a deeper contemplating on a deeper sort of truth that you may be aware about in regards to an insoluble problem. Like, maybe you're finding out your mom is sick, or maybe you're finding out, the truth on something too with the Four of Swords. And it's like, the issue is you're becoming aware of a deeper truth. You're becoming aware of a deeper truth in a situation. Whatever this means for you, Virgo. I'm sorry, it's just how it's coming out. You're becoming aware of a deeper truth. And you're like, man, if I known that, I wouldn't have been so hasty, or something of the nature. Or if this is you becoming aware of what you need to do for your own sanity and your own mental health. But you also feel guilty for doing that. So, and you could feel guilty because there's children involved or something of that nature. Let's just put it this way. It kind of feels as though, Virgo, you're doing something this week that you feel guilty doing, either because what you need for your own mental health and sanity, contradicts what other people want from you, or you're approaching a person or a business or a mother or, someone that you perceive to be very nurturing and supportive of you. You're approaching that type of energy or that situation in a different way, because you feel like maybe you took too much time off work. Maybe you should have called this person more or something of that nature. It seems to be like you're reaching out to someone and you're thinking, I should have done this sooner. But you're becoming aware of a deeper truth, Virgo, that is making you feel the need to act on something differently. I hope that makes sense. Regardless, whatever this is, your mother doesn't care. Your mother's like, oh, well, I'm happy, like that she loves you, or this, if it's a person or a situation that you want to address in a different way, because you're recognizing like, man, I really made a poor judgment here. You're being supported. It's like someone seems to be in a space of, letting bygones be bygones. Or if this is a personal business, Virgo, that you feel like, okay, now is the time that I need to start nurturing this and taking it seriously. And yeah, I may have taken a break or taken some time off, but I've also kind of sat on deeper swords of truth within my own understanding of what I really need to be investing into this business. So here I am wanting to nurture this, and you seem to be in a space where you're gaining observers, you're gaining curiosity, you're gaining people that are excited about these changes, and you're also gaining people that are in support and understanding of something that they're finding out. Like, for example, your boss may be more than open, and your boss may be empathetic toward you needing a break, for example. And you may be feeling stupid for taking this long to talk to your boss about something. So I hope that makes sense. So take it however you want to take it, but you are being supported. I feel like this is, a generalized support, or again, a boss or mother or something. Like, why would you think they wouldn't support you or something like that? I don't know. Maybe you yourself, because there's something you yourself feel stupid about, or feel like, okay, that was dumb. Like, why didn't I just call them sooner? Why didn't I just... It could be fear of judgment or fear of, being believed. I don't know. Whatever that means for you. I don't know. Any advice for Virgo? Emperor in reverse. And the King of Wands in reverse. Like, you can't control everything. Not everything is in your control. Sometimes you have to sit on that throne and nurture the ground you stand on, and that includes you, yourself, and you. Or sometimes you need to be in a more nurturing energy where you're I mean, you guys are like Virgin Mary, okay? You guys do tend to be the nurturer, and it's like you naturally birth beautiful creations. I don't know, like you guys naturally are the nurse of the zodiac, okay? So I don't know, maybe you got disconnected somewhere along the line, or you lost touch with the nurturing aspect of yourself, and the universe is saying like you can't control everything. Or I don't know, you can't control everything. You can't control that you were sick. You can't control that you had to take time off work. You can't control the fact, you can't control the past decisions. Like, you can't control everything. Like, there's something here where it's like you just need to understand you can't control how something played out. Just give me one more card for advice for Virgo. Six of Wands. Well, Virgo, the Six of Wands can talk about swallowing your pride in a situation, really. There's success and victory, on the horizon of swallowing your pride, whatever that means for you. And I do feel like you are appreciated by a lot of people. It's showing you are appreciated, you are valued, but there may be a need to swallow your pride about something because there's something you can't control. Okay? That's why it's important to stay humble, because it leaves room for a lot of learning rather than being embarrassed. So swallow your pride. You can't control whatever this is. I don't know. It could be as simple as you feel stupid because you made a lot of poor decisions last week in regards to food, and now you're like, oh my God. It's like you may be wanting to disconnect, but at the same time, you know there's something that needs your attention. I don't know, Virgo. Swallow your pride. For some of you, it's in regards to reuniting with someone or just going after what makes you happy. But you could be dealing with the Taurus. We also have Gemini and Aries. All right, just give me a minute, guys. Sorry. Give me a minute. But all right. Let's go do our confessions. Let's do our confessions. I had a smoke. Okay. All right. Libra. What do we have for Libra? I'm actually at Butch Tarot's house right now. I had to help him with some things, so I couldn't go live this late at my place. All right, what do we have for Libra? This is actually my son's chair. The lip gloss is popping. The lip gloss is cool. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect? It is comfy as fuck. I actually had like my normal one that I used to use. But it's just, once you go comfy, you can't go back. Like, I just need something comfy. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Two more. Overall energy for you, Libra, 8 of Swords with the 7 of Cups in reverse. The Tower, shit. Okay. Well, one more on the 8 of Swords, Judgment in reverse. What the fuck? Okay, so Libra, I feel like you're kind of stuck in time a little bit. You're stuck in your own head, feeling embarrassed, feeling the blame for something. Like you may feel like you're being blamed because of some type of poor choice that someone is accusing you of, like you're avoiding issues or that needs to be dealt with, you know, whether it's in regards to the realm of finances or in regards to, you know, an emotional situation or matters of the heart. Someone feels like you're avoiding issues and you may be being blamed or, you know, feeling accused for, you know, ignoring someone's phone calls, you know, or dealing with a situation that seems to be leaving someone feeling quite hurt. But with that 8 of Swords, I don't feel like you're looking at this as I shouldn't have done that. Or I don't think you're looking at this as I shouldn't have made that purchase, or I shouldn't have walked away from you, or I shouldn't have, you know, beat around the bush or avoided talking about certain truths. I don't really feel, Libra, like you're seeing the problem in how you're approaching a situation. However, someone else sees a problem with it. And I feel like you're in a space this week where you seem to be either ignoring someone's phone calls or ignoring opportunities to resolve a situation because you're in a space of, I don't see the problem or I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, so you seem to be in a space of avoiding dealing with someone or dealing with something this week, okay? Whether it's in regards to finances or whether it's in regards to, you know, something that seems to be leaving someone on an emotional matter quite disappointed. Okay, on an emotional matter, give me a little bit more on that. Strength in reverse. And the 2 of Swords in reverse. Well, there could be some type of secret revealed, Libra, about a lack of loyalty on your part in regards to a relationship, or someone feels like you're not truly loyal to them. And I feel like you're coming from a place of, you know, I don't see you being willing to look at the error in your ways this week, Libra. Let's just put it that way. I don't feel like if it's in regards to love, You're in a space of you rather just ignore this person this week. You rather ignore their phone calls or ignore taking accountability for something or ignore the situation on a whole. Why would Libra ignore this if it's a love situation? Six of Wands in reverse, because you refuse to swallow your pride and you're aware that there was some type of failed attempt caused because of something you didn't want someone to find out, and it seems to be found out. So for those of you where this is a love situation, Libra, you're avoiding it because you rather just tell this person like there's nothing wrong with it than taking accountability for it. I don't know, it feels like you refuse to swallow your pride when it comes to a situation. Reverse the roles if you need to, Libra. Okay? But I'm just reading it one way so it doesn't get confusing. But there is some type of secret exposed if this is a love situation. And you refuse to swallow your pride about it. And you're just going to keep on handling the situation however you've been because you don't see the problem with it. Okay? If this is a financial matter, I feel like you're just like ignoring phone calls. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. I feel like you're just using your head when it comes to things that you need to be taking action on, and you may feel like I can't deal with this right now even if I wanted to. Okay? But for a lot of you, I feel like this is more of an emotional matter. You could be dealing with a Leo, actually, because Leo was quite upset with someone for walking away, and maybe you walked away, or maybe you are avoiding some type of issue, or maybe there's a lack of loyalty. Strength in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. And someone seems to have their radar on you this week, Libra, and you're in a space of like, well, I don't see the problem with it, or you don't see the error in your ways. And like I said, maybe it just needs to come to an end. Maybe you just rather be single. I don't know. But that's really all I got. And give me a little bit more on the opposing energy. Four of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. This is someone that seems to be focusing on the negatives of you being promiscuous, or focusing on the negatives of you breaking some type of promise. This is someone that's feeling rejected, or this is someone that is sulking, okay, because of something here that kind of popped their bubble when in regards to what they thought the two of you had versus what actually is being presented to them. Okay? So the external energy is someone that is feeling hurt because you broke a promise, or they're feeling rejected, or they're feeling like you're ignoring them. This could literally be someone that's just all in their feels because you're not answering their phone calls. Okay, so take it on whatever spectrum you need to. But with the Tower that was under the Eight of Swords, I feel like whatever this is not really a stable situation anyways. I mean, what is Libra's take on it if this is an emotional situation? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. If this is a long-term relationship, you may feel like it's very superficial. Ace of Wands. Some of you guys have attempted or are attempting to rekindle something but it's only for financial reasons. Okay? Or you're in a space of there's a lot of arguing over shared resources or arguing around money, and your motivations in regards to addressing this emotional connection seems to be whatever benefits your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or there could be a lot of arguing around shared resources or money. I mean, give me one more on Libra's take on the situation. Six of Swords in reverse. Honestly, this kind of gives me the energy like you're in a space of being very daring, because you feel like there's not really a whole lot of improvement, and you may be in a space of not really caring if what you say or what you do rocks the boat a bit, because you feel it goes out already unstable, and it's almost like you're coming from a place of feeling like you have nothing left to lose. And if this person is upset with you, from your perspective, you're in a space of like, I don't care because he wasn't committing to me anyways, or you're in a space of, you know, this situation isn't something that I really want to commit to anyways. There's something here where you're in a space of like, I don't really have much left to lose. So if what you do, or if your actions seem to be rocking the boat, you don't care, you're still not submitting. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Oh, we do have Leo. That's all we have specifically. So Scorpio. Automatic dump when someone cheats. Damn, there's no cooperation in this story. There's no cooperation in this story, no. All right, again, guys, full moon. We have a full moon coming up in Leo. I think we're in that energy right now, actually. What do we have for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect this week? What can Scorpio expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, or Nine of Cups upright, sorry, with the Six of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. All right, so there's definitely some type of wish fulfillment happening for you this week. I feel like you're feeling quite content, quite happy. It's like you're feeling good. It's like you're feeling, all right, you know, I got what I want, I got what I need. I don't know, you guys are very much self-focused this week, Scorpio. You're very much focusing on bettering yourself. A lot of you guys are detaching from old patterns. You may be maturing. You may be in a space of feeling like you have the ability this week to do things in a different way. Some of you guys are straight up detaching from, you know, past people even. And it's like you may be feeling quite good about yourself because you're in a space of feeling renewed, feeling like, okay, I'm coming out of a period of isolation. I'm ready to take this on. I'm ready to take on this job. I'm ready to take on my responsibilities this week. You're feeling good this week. You're, you know, this is you desiring to be resilient, and it's inspired and motivated by things being in order. It's almost like you finally got that debt paid off, or you finally balanced a financial situation, or you finally feel like you're getting on top of things, where you feel like you now have room to take initiative in new ways, and you have room to feel good. You have room to, you know, better yourself and take care of your emotional well-being, to have that bath even. It's like, I feel like you're in a space this week where you're feeling good. I do feel like this is very much solo. Okay, I feel like this is you feeling good about yourself and being in a very emotionally independent place too, where, you know, even people that may be trying to return, because some of you do have a man from the past trying to make some type of return. I don't really see you giving too much energy into that, and you're in such an emotionally grounded space that whatever they say or do doesn't really seem to be bothering you. Or even if this is you healing from childhood shit, this is you successfully healing from things that may have restricted you in the past. Okay. So I don't know, this week you're being quite resilient, and things are coming in order, okay? You got your finances in check. You're putting a lot of energy and time and investments into your business, into your day-to-day responsibilities. You're paying the bills. It's like things are running smooth, okay? Now, mind you, with that Four of Swords in reverse, you may be going through a period of time, or you were going through a period of time where you felt like it was no play, all work, okay? Or it felt like you had to really be resilient or not take any breaks or just keep on going without considering your mental health. And in that period is when this wish is fulfilled. In that period is when things finally settle out. That's the best way I can explain that. So whether you've already taken a break or whether you've already felt the need to be resilient and not take any breaks, or whether you're doing that this week, it seems to be really paying off for you where there is a wish fulfillment. Give me more on the wish fulfillment. Well, your wish fulfillment, the Hangman, Emperor in reverse. I feel like you now have the ability to limit a masculine energy in your life that you felt was overstepping their boundaries and taking advantage of your vulnerability points. Okay? That's your wish fulfillment. You feel like there was either a boss or a masculine energy or a position or someone in a position of authority that was overstepping the boundary or felt entitled to act a certain way because they had you with something, right? They're your boss, or if it's an ex, you need me because, you know, whatever. You're in a space of like, I don't need you anymore. I got another job. Or I don't need you anymore because, you know, if it's an ex, for example, maybe it's an ex that thrived off your vulnerabilities when it comes to a lack of finances, and you're in a space of, you know, you can argue with yourself now. So a wish is fulfilled when it comes to limiting someone in your life that you felt overstepped their boundary. I mean, this with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Emperor in reverse too, this could be in regards to a father figure that overstepped their boundary from childhood. And you may be in a space of feeling like you've overcome something, and a wish is fulfilled when it comes to humiliating, or, you know, putting a stop or limiting someone. Let's just put it this way. You're limiting someone that has taken advantage of your vulnerability points to some degree, and it's a wish fulfilled. And you're feeling quite good. You feel like, I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. I like that. Give me more on that Ace of Wands. Well, I feel like this is just where your motivation is derived from, and it's derived from you disconnecting from something that you perceive to be unjust or unfair. So I like this for you. You're getting, you know, things are balancing out for you when it comes to your finances, and you don't, this week you're coming from a place of feeling quite content and good about yourself because you don't need anybody. And it seems to be stemmed from a period of, you know, go, or feeling like you can't take any breaks, or feeling like you need to work extra hours, but you're happy about it. You're happy to work those extra hours. You're happy to be doing this, even if you're tired, because you got what you wanted. So I like that. But you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. Any extra advice for Scorpio this week? Any extra advice for Scorpio this week? Page of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. This is like take your blessings and go. You know, Page of Cups in reverse, in regards to advice, this can talk about not expressing your, if you do have creative gifts, or if you do have things that are making you happy, or if you do have ideas even. This is about keeping certain things to yourself, especially if they make you happy. Take your blessings and go. I'm pretty sure there's a song, take your blessings and go. Or I don't know, maybe I made that up too. But it's like, take your blessings and go, or run. I don't know, because there's a lot of luck and opportunity working in your favor, but again, there may be a need to kind of keep certain things to yourself, you know, and be mindful that you may be dealing with someone that's very vindictive, okay? Or when they realize they don't have control over you, they may try to regain that control in somehow, some way, you know? So you could be dealing, yeah, it could be Libra, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Pisces. All right, Sagittarius. Have a great night, Master Manifester. Take the money and run. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect this week? What can Sagittarius expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. 2 more. Three shuffles. All right, overall energy for you, Sagittarius, the Chariot and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, I like that. Page of Wands. The Judgment, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. So this is a nice energy. This is like feeling like you've overcome some type of issue that may have been causing you to feel scattered or may have caused you to feel like you don't have certain control in your life. Some of you, you're buying a vehicle or you're investing into a vehicle, or there's something in regards to paying money for service for a vehicle, and maybe there was an issue going on with your vehicle for quite some time and it's been bothering you and you feel quite good, like, okay, that's dealt with. So this week you're feeling quite victorious, like you're overcoming some type of issue. And 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, receiving good news, you know, receiving even generosity. You may also be receiving generosity from someone else, whether they're literally helping you financially with a vehicle or they're helping you financially somehow, some way. You seem to be receiving a lot of generosity here from someone, but you're also in a space of, you know, paying for a service that you feel like you really needed. Let's just put it that way. Or again, you're paying to, I mean, what was the issue? For some of you, the issue was, you know, issue 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups in reverse. That was the issue. Thank you, Michael Drexler. I really appreciate that. With the moon. Honestly, this kind of feels like you wasn't really sure how to move on, or you wasn't really sure how to deal with the situation that has been causing you to feel issue 3 of Swords, the moon, 8 of Cups in reverse. If this is in regards to emotional situations, some of you guys just wasn't sure of someone's emotional stance when it comes to you. So you felt like you had to keep your feelings to yourself, and someone could be reciprocating on some type of nuance of flirtation or investment that you've made. Someone may be reciprocating on something. Oh, so maybe Sagittarius, you've helped someone else in your life and now they're kind of scratching your back. Okay, it kind of feels like someone here is returning the favor. Let's just put it that way. Someone is returning a favor for you, and it feels pretty good, and it feels like it's causing you to be able to overcome some type of personal conflict you've had about, are they gonna be able to help me out, something like that. And again, this could be like maybe you helped a friend a couple weeks ago and this friend is now helping you with your vehicle or helping you overcome some type of issue. Okay, for some of you, you have someone literally transferring you money to help you with an issue because you've done something for them, or you responded to a situation in the past in an emotional, mature way, and now this person feels like, yeah, I'll help you. Like this is someone returning the favor. And the issue is something that is causing you a lot of pain and frustration. Some of you, maybe it's a surgery or something in regards to a surgery, or something that's causing you a lot of pain. Like for some of you, you're literally calling the dentist. I don't know, that's very specific. Some of you, there's something here that's causing you a lot of pain. And maybe you need to handle it, but it's like you don't know how, and you're receiving some type of generosity, or you're receiving some type of, it's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's that type of energy. Someone's returning the favor. I mean, it could be reversed, but I'm just reading how I feel it. So I don't know, you feel quite victorious because like you could literally be calling someone like, hey, can you help me out with this? Sorry, this is very specific, but it's like, hey, can you help me out with this? This is what I need to do because the issue, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain about something. So it kind of makes me feel like you're in a lot of pain in regards to something that money could solve. Or you're dealing with some type of issue in regards to your car and you don't know what to do. So someone could be like helping you with that. Okay. So, sorry if that's really vague, but that's like what I'm getting. You're receiving generosity from someone and you're happy about this, but it feels like someone's returning the favor. So, Three of Wands, there, we're going to deal with it. Five of Cups in reverse. Why am I getting like very specific teeth? I don't need to lose my tooth now. I don't, that's very specific. Some of you guys, you're literally receiving help with the dentist this week, or you're avoiding a pain, furthering the damage in a vehicle, for example, because someone is helping you out or helping you fix something. It feels like there's some type of issue that's causing you a lot of pain and torment and frustration. Someone seems to recognize and empathize with you in regards to whatever that is, and they seem to be in a space of, hey, what's up, Sag? Yeah, I can help you with that. Oh, cool. I avoided a really bad situation, or I avoided losing my tooth, or I avoided losing my vehicle. Some of you guys, maybe you're receiving help for a vehicle payment. I don't know. Or some of you guys are moving and you successfully can move because you're receiving support or generosity, or, someone's helping you out with a move even. Okay. Either way, you feel victorious. It's like, yes, this is all I needed. This is all I needed. Thank you. Okay. I like it. So, and whatever the issue is, it was causing you a lot of torment and frustration and pain. Feels very point blank, period. So, sorry if it's not very spiritual, but I don't know, what's the advice? Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Welcome someone's efforts. Welcome someone's help. Welcome someone that is qualified to resolve something or settle something or something of that nature. So, I mean, it could be settling legalities of something too, right? And it's been causing you a lot of pain and torment. Welcome someone that's qualified to help you with whatever that is, So that's it. You could be done with a Cancer. We have Pisces. Or you guys, this was really specific. All right. Capricorn. What is Capricorn, or what can Capricorn expect this week? What can Capricorn expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you this week, Capricorn, 7 of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Hangman in reverse, or Hangman upright, 6 of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like this is a bit of a rough ride, Capricorn. This is feeling like you have a limited choice right now when it comes to your reality and how you're handling your reality. And I feel like you're being very realistic with yourself and others. And you may feel pushed in a corner in regards to why you're doing things the way you are, or in regards to, you know, your financial situation even, or why you're not really pursuing certain partnerships, or why you're disconnecting from certain partnerships. But it seems to be like you're being very practical in regards to limited choices, or you're in a space of not willing to look at your choices because you're in a period of financial adversity and things aren't really improving as of yet. There's not really a whole lot of change. So I feel with that 6 of Swords in reverse, like something here is taking a long time. Something is taking a long time, or you feel like you've made some type of change, or you're desiring to see some type of change in a financial situation, and something here is taking a long time. And I feel like you're staying grounded in reality, but you also feel like you need to set some boundaries here to people that may be in and out of your life, or people that are not willing to put in the work when it comes to put in the work in the way that you need them to put in the work. Let's just put it that way. I do feel this week, Capricorn, you may experience some disrespect, or someone that does not see eye to eye with how you're handling your reality right now, but you're in a space of like, well, listen, I'm tired. This has been going on for a long time, but like, you may feel forced to defend. I mean, what's the 7 of Cups? Give me one more on the 7 of Cups. King of Swords in reverse. The Judgment. One more in the 7 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Honestly, this kind of feels like someone is trying to be a know-it-all in regards to a judgment call you've made in something that you feel like you've needed to do to make you happy. There seems to be an opportunity, Capricorn, to see something that truly makes you happy, or to, you know, use your own self-awareness to embrace an opportunity or embrace a reality that you feel would make you happy. But it also may cause you to be, you know, it may also cause you to, oh my God, can they keep it down? Sorry if you hear them upstairs. It's very distracting. That's Junior and his buddies. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I feel sorry, something was on. Okay. Capricorn, I feel like you're being trialed or judged for something that you felt the need to do because you love this person, or this is what you need to do to make you happy, or you seized a new opportunity because this is what makes you happy. So but again, it may feel as though someone is trying to be a bit of a dictator in your life, and you may feel pushed in a corner by someone not seeing eye to eye with something that you've walked away from in hopes to pursue something new or something that you perceive to make you happy. I mean, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, someone's upset because you've withdrawn something, or you've withdrawn your emotion, you've withdrawn a proposal, you've withdrawn, you know, an idea, because you simply lack patience for the whole situation. And you may be in a space where you didn't really want to make it work because there was too many differences in values, or you just lost patience for a situation. You lost patience for a situation and you gave up on it, you withdrew. Someone isn't happy about it and they're still trying to dictate your life in one way or another, and you're in a space of, well, this is what I'm doing, even if I get paid less, or even if I make less money, or I'm putting myself, you know, up against a lot, this is what I'm doing. So, and it may be a little bit frustrating because, you know, looking at the facts, yeah, there may be a loss to some degree, and people may be able to say, well, why are you doing that? They may not understand. They don't understand your vision, or they don't understand what you're looking at. You're in a space of, because you see the potential in something, or you know something's going to improve. It's just taking a long time. You know, maybe you're investing into a business and it's not really making a whole lot of money, and your partner may be saying, hey, why are you doing that? It's not really making a whole lot of money, and you're just wasting time, energy, or resources. And you're in a space of, because I see it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It kind of feels like you're feeling pushed in a corner about something that isn't getting better, but you feel deep down it will. Okay. So, but yeah, your reality may feel a little bit limited right now, especially when it comes to finances, or something taking a long time to improve. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. It could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Aquarius. Did I skip a sign? How am I at Aquarius already? All right. What can Aquarius expect this week? What can Aquarius expect this week? 2 more. I am going faster tonight. I don't even mean to. I'm kind of, I appreciate that about my version of myself that's showing up tonight. I don't like to be super long, but it happens. All right, 3 shuffles. What can Aquarius expect this week? All right, Death in reverse, Star in reverse is your overall energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. World in reverse, Sun in reverse, Queen of Swords. Well, a lack of change has you, I mean, what's not changing? The 10 of Cups. and the Tower. Well, a lack of change in a family dynamic or a family situation. This could be a relationship, or this could be your own family. There seems to be a lack of change in a family situation, and that family situation seems to be bringing upon a lot of destruction or confusion to you. Like, this kind of feels like something that is unstable, or something that is it kind of feels like you're resisting any change in a situation because someone is committed to letting the Tower fall, or there's family that is, or there's a family situation that is committed to just, you know, not dealing with something. So you're in a space of like, well, I'm not making any changes, or I'm not addressing the situation. Just give me more. What's not changing? Lovers in reverse. Do you know what this looks like? This kind of feels like you're under the impression, okay, nothing's changed. Bye. And I don't really see you getting closure or giving closure in a situation, but you do feel like something that, well, what was the desired outcome on Aquarius's part? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Strength card. Well, if this was a relationship where you feel like nothing is changing, I feel like your desired outcome was your person to have some level of empathy for some type of financial adversity that you may be going through, and you may have desired them to kind of step up a little bit more. Okay. If this is more of a family situation on the outskirts of your current reality, or your own family or brothers or siblings or whatever, the desired outcome may have been for them to show compassion about your insecurities in a situation or within the family dynamic, whatever that means for you. Like, either way, I feel like you have been looking for a compassion or some type of conclusion, or it's like you may have been desiring empathy for why you were insecure in the character of someone. Like, you may have seen someone as someone that had a weak character, for example, or prove to you that things were a little bit unstable when it comes to their character, and you may have been desiring some type of conclusion or empathy or resolve in a matter, and you feel like nothing, you did not get it. So from your point of view, you're in a space of feeling the need just to detach. You're doing an air sign style, and I feel like you're sad to do so, but in the same sense, you feel like nothing has changed. Okay, a lot of you guys may be focusing this week on unfinished projects, or, you know, wrapping things up on a personal level. But when it comes to a family situation, nothing has changed. And nothing has changed. Nothing's changed here. Okay. In regards to what? Let's just get more clarity. Queen of Wands. So yeah, I don't know, Aquarius, yours is kind of vague. Nothing's changed in regards to a family situation, the destruction that comes with that, because you feel like a person is refusing to step in and either help you or protect you or be there for you or show a little bit more compassion when it comes to your insecurities or financial adversities within a relationship. Nothing's changed. And you're going to be focused on Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Swords in reverse. Again, this is you, like I said at the beginning, you're just going cold to the situation, distancing yourself and not speaking out, not communicating, no longer talking to them, no longer trying to explain. This is you kind of completely detaching because you're depleted by the situation. And I feel like you're still open to hear from said family, or you're still receptive. You know, like if this is a long-term relationship, for example, you're still open and receptive for your partner to invest more into the situation. But you're also in a space of feeling tired of talking about it because you feel like you've already talked about it and nothing's changing. So you're just kind of detached this week, and focusing on making progress yourself and hoping that they decide to come along for the journey, you know, or even if you're not in a relationship with this person, maybe there was a desire or desire for some type of conclusion in regards to whether you were going to have a relationship with someone or whether something was going to come together in a way, but you feel like you're not really hearing from them, or nothing's happening, you know, this is like nothing happening. So I'm just going to detach. I've already said what I needed to say. So that's it. Yours is pretty vague. Anything else Aquarius can expect? Six of Swords. You're just moving along. Okay. Five of Cups. So what you can expect, I feel like you're making improvements on a personal level when it comes to something from the past that had you feeling upset or disappointed or triggered. So if this is in regards to a family dynamic, if there was some type of triggers on an emotional level in regards to the past, what you can expect is you personally making improvements when it comes to keeping your distance. It's almost like you yourself avoiding being petty or bringing up the past. This is you making improvements on things that may have happened in the past with a family situation, okay? Or if this is a relationship, this is you avoiding being petty in the relationship, even though you see right through it, even though you feel like, okay, you could probably, you know, do a little bit more. You're in a space of, you know, avoiding talking about it for whatever reason because you feel like you're talking to people or a person that just can't hear you, and it's like they refuse to listen because they're so sad about this, that, and the third, or they just focus, like you could tell them a very direct truth and they're focused on how you said that very direct truth, you know, that type of energy. So I feel like you're making improvements or moving away from petty people, you know, or sad people, or you yourself are choosing to not waste energy this week on being petty about things that you may be disappointed in. So not a lot's happening, and you're not really expressing your disappointment. You're receptive to, you know, like if this is a potential relationship, for example, I feel the reason you're not expressing your disappointment is because you're still receptive to hear from them. So it's like you don't want to rock the boat too much. And you may be in a space of understanding this person, maybe dealing with their own emotional frustrations. And if it is, like I said, a desired potential relationship, I feel like you're still receptive to hear from them, but nothing's really changing this week. It's really vague. But you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Leo, Aries, strong Scorpio, and strong Leo. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week? Let's go to Aubrey. What can Pisces expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Pisces, we have the Justice card, King of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands. I like that. Well, I feel well, Pisces, I'm going to read it one way. You can reverse it, okay? Especially if you are the feminine. But I do feel like, Pisces, you're taking accountability for being emotionally immature or insensitive in regards to some type of betrayal that occurred. It kind of feels like you're taking the high road here in hopes to regain the advantage with someone. Or if you are the feminine, this could be reversed, okay? There could be a masculine doing this to you. There's someone here that is taking accountability for being insensitive or unempathetic toward a situation, and they do feel like they're paying the price, okay? This is someone that you may not necessarily trust, or you feel like there was some type of bad blood created between the two of you where you felt like you couldn't trust being transparent with this person, and now you're in a space where you're trying to work on your reputation with this person because you feel like they're bound and determined to ignore you or reject all opportunities to connect with you until you do this. And again, if you're the feminine, you could have someone that is, you could have a masculine energy that is taking the high road when it comes to being insensitive or emotionally immature in regards to some type of betrayal or pain that someone was feeling, or felt in regards to a cause and effect moment or decision that kind of ruined the reputation. It feels like someone's trying to work on their reputation with you, Pisces. And you're in a space of not even being sure if you can trust this person's apology. It's almost like when someone like takes account, or sorry, I reverse the roles again. This is why I have to read it one way or I get confused, and you guys can reverse it. But so I feel, Pisces, you're taking accountability for something, and I feel like the person you're dealing with, now mind you, I feel like there's some suspicion in regards to whether they can even trust this apology. It's almost like when you may be completely being honest and taking accountability for something that happened, and this person is still in a space of like, I don't even know if I trust your motives. Okay, why are you taking accountability now? Like, someone may not completely trust your motives. They're still open to hear you, but there's not a whole lot of transparency or trust when it comes to feeding into the conversation that you're putting out. Okay. I mean, what happened? Knight of Wands, Judgment in reverse. Someone could have made a really bad judgment call or made a false accusation, or there could have been a hasty decision or hasty judgment on a situation. Someone done something very arrogantly, or there was a poor judgment call made. Like I said, this could be someone that made some type of insensitive judgment on you, or judgment on an initiative that you've taken, or you did this to someone else. There's some type of poor judgment call made from a place of someone that was, I don't know, just give me one more on what happened. Page of Swords in reverse. Someone was just being a dimwit, really. Someone said something that was stupid or arrogant, or I feel like someone just made some type of poor judgment on someone, or communicated from a place of poor judgment in a period where they were like in their ego. This kind of feels like when you and someone else are fighting or in your ego, You may say things that you don't mean, or you act in a way that's not necessarily a true representation, act in a way where you're not really using self-awareness very well. So it feels like someone acted in a place of being hasty and they were all rambunctious because, you know, they just wanted to win the argument, or they were just upset, you know, because of some type of bad news. Like this could be someone saying that they can't hang out with you for whatever reason, and someone puts on a judgment on them like, oh, you probably don't love me, or you probably are a player, you know, or you whatever. It's someone that isn't taking bad news very well. So someone acted from a place of immaturity because they didn't take some type of bad news very well, and it could have thrown all of their empathy out the window, or all of their maturity out the window, because they couldn't handle some type of bad news, or they couldn't handle someone speaking out on something, or talking about something, or having some type of conversation. So it feels like someone is trying to work on their reputation with you and make up for not, or you're doing this to someone else to make up for not taking what was said very well, or misunderstanding it, or making some type of judgment on it. So, 5 of Swords. Death, 2 of Wands. So yeah, like this is progress. So I feel like there is some suspicion. Someone has some suspicion in regards to why someone is taking accountability, or why someone is trying to make things right, but they're still in a space of being open to bring positive change into the situation and make plans forward in regards to a partnership, or exploring this connection even more so, or making changes, or, you know, getting out of their comfort zone too. So I feel like someone is open to bring positive changes into the situation to be able to make plans forward. There could also be some issues with transparency, or feeling like someone may feel like they can't be as transparent as they want to be, because they're also aware of their own individual responsibility to make some type of choice between two, and it's causing them to feel like, can I trust you? Something like that. Why is there balloons? I don't know where that came from. That's not me. It's the ghost of YouTube. So anyways, so Pisces, I feel like someone's trying to work on their reputation with you this week, or you're trying to work on your reputation with someone else. And just be mindful, whoever is on the receiving end of this apology or trying to make things right, that person is very much intrigued and interested with making progress forward, but they're also feeling a little bit suspicious, or you may feel like they're having a hard time reciprocating in the way they want to, because they don't know if they can trust you. It's not because they're not happy to hear from you, or happy that you're putting in the effort. It's almost like someone that is in a space of like, I can't give in this easily. Or they're in a space of, I feel like I can't be transparent with you because I'm also aware of personal decisions that I need to make, or should make, before I connect with you in that way, in a free way. But they are happy to hear from you, or vice versa. So I like this. There seems to be things being balanced out between you and someone else, but the lines may be a little bit blurry when it comes to, is it actually changing anything, or is someone happy to hear from me? Yes, they are, but they're also feeling like there's someone from their past, or there's a situation that they're dealing with that's causing them a lot of mental conflict, that's causing them to feel somewhat distant from the solution that may be provided, or distant from the connection in itself, because they're aware of their own struggle, or they're aware of someone in their life that they can't trust, or they feel like they can't trust you because there's still too many entanglements going on. So what is your advice for Pisces? So I'm not sure what side of the scale you're on, Pisces, when it comes to this, but Well, a lack of closure has someone, a lack of truth or a lack of clarity or a lack of closure is the reason someone is not reciprocating on something here or investing into the situation, because there was some type of, so there may need to be a decision made in regards to how to resolve some type of poor investment, or for those of you that are on the receiving end of someone taking accountability for something. How do you say? This is like needing to acknowledge what is oppressing you. So it kind of gives me the vibe, based off the advice, that this is you, Pisces. I mean, this is saying that there's some type of inner truth that you may be keeping to yourself in regards to some type of poor investment that needs to be acknowledged in order to kind of set yourself free on the mental level. Even if that person doesn't reciprocate. So there needs to be something addressed, or again, it could be reversed, I don't know. But it's like there needs to be something addressed in regards to truth, without the intention of, okay, this is how this person is going to reciprocate. There needs to be something addressed with, just because this is truth, this is the real deal, or this is my thoughts in regards to a poor investment in the past. I don't know. Queen of Cups in reverse. There needs to be some type of inner truth acknowledged about a poor investment, or poor investments that continue to be made. Now, maybe there needs to be some type of truth acknowledged in regards to poor investments that someone else continuously makes. Either way, this could be in regards to someone losing their temper, or some type of abuse or control, or someone just being an arrogant twat because they lost control, something of that nature. There's some type of truth that needs to be acknowledged, even without expecting return on that energy. It's almost like needing to act from a place of pure integrity in that alone, without expecting some type of result. And if you are the person that needs to be apologized to, this is needing to acknowledge the truth in regards to whether the situation is going to be a good investment for you. I don't know, maybe you need to sit on something for a minute, or you're going to have to sit on some type of truth for a minute. I don't know, I do feel like things are going to work out in your favor, but it feels like there's a delay, like there's a waiting period. Like there's a waiting period. It's like someone reaches out and then it takes a while for someone to respond back, or it takes a week, or this could be in regards to legalities too. This could be in regards to court, or there's things going on that you just need to trust, really. Either way, things are working out in your favor. Even if it's you yourself being honest about some bullshit. Give me a couple cards for the opposing energy. I feel like this is really big. King of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. This seems to be someone that's coming from a place of thinking irrationally, and they may come off a bit oppressive and unwilling to talk, when really they're just following your lead and seeing where you take it. Like this is someone that is following your lead, and they may feel inferior to communicate some type of truth because of either something that has them pissed, okay, and causing them to lack empathy, or because they feel unclear of what the truth is with you. Okay, this kind of feels like someone that's following your lead. And they may be thinking a little bit irrationally and feeling oppressed in their own reality when it comes to communicating some type of truth. And if this is someone that is pissed off with you, this is someone that is going to remain pissed until you take control so they can follow your lead and the two of you can have an honest, blunt conversation with one another. So the opposing energy is kind of feeling inferior to, is kind of following your lead a little bit. They're trying to avoid being destructive, but they also feel like you lack empathy for something. And like the best way I can explain it, this person doesn't want to acknowledge the situation at all if they feel like there's a lack of empathy on your part. So it's like they're following your lead. I don't know. For those of you not dealing with anybody at all, this is just you very determined to not give up on some type of work project, and you're making head over heart decisions. And you may feel a lack of inspiration. We did have the King of Cups in reverse. And you may be feeling a lack of inspiration or a lack of like creativity, but you're also in a space of refusing to give up on some type of work project, really. And it is working out in your favor, but it may feel as though you're a little bit bored on an emotional level, or it's like it may feel like you're a little bit bored currently. Like things are working out, you know, things are up to par, but it's like you may be a little bit bored, but you're refusing to give up because you're desiring some type of change. And you also are, some of you guys are desiring to end certain partnerships in your life and just go on your own way as well. So, but you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We also have Libra, Scorpio and Libra. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is in regards to like secrets. That's like 7th house, 8th house energy. So this could be in regards to like secrets that are needing to be illuminated or dealt with in one way or another. Whether that's through legal ways or whether that's through just honest integrity and taking accountability for something. So but that's a wrap, guys. I've been focusing on cleaning up and organizing and crafting. I'm going to get out of here. But all the best, guys. Thanks for popping on. Sorry it was a little bit late. And bye.